So, away from police, let's talk about politics, because there's heavy police presence at Akwatia GCD Walker Park as election is underway to elect a parliamentary candidate for the NDC ahead of the September 2nd by-election announced by the Electoral Commission. 3 individuals, former member of former MP Henry Boachi Yadom, former presiding member Erasmus Ali Kone, a member of the party's team, Bernard Bediakumbedu, are competing for the slot. The party's regional chairman, Dr. Mark Oliver Kebo, tells journalists the NDC is poised to win the upcoming by-election with the candidates who emerges winner of today's primaries.
Of an MP. For us, it is not just a parliamentary candidate we are going to elect. We are going to elect an MP who will be finally endorsed on the 2nd of September. And we are so confident that anybody that is elected today is effectively the MP for Akwatia. And as you can see, the place is calm, quiet. Nobody is throwing tantrums. Nobody is raising any issue. We have allowed the process to go on smoothly. The Electoral Commission, as you can see, has set up. The delegates are dripping in quietly to vote. At the end of the day, we are not handpicking anybody and forcing the person on the people of Akwatia. We are not doing CCC as some other people did. We are allowing the delegates themselves to elect who they think should represent Akwatia. And I think that is what democracy is about. So at the end of the day, we are expecting a unified candidate. Somebody, everybody, every one of us will support and lead the NDC into victory. Here, is it not an election? Who is fighting here? Nobody is fighting here. We will vote in this same way in all the over 100 polling stations in Akwatia, and nothing will happen. Nobody wins election by violence. It is the people who will line up, who will vote. Their vote will be counted and then declared at the polling stations. The results declared at the polling stations will be collated. And once collated, the one who gets highest votes is declared the winner. That is the process. Which of this process requires violence? Are you going to violently pull people out to come and vote? Are you coming to violently prevent people from voting? Are you going to violently prevent people from counting or declaring the results? None of these processes requires violence. So we are here to win the elections, just as we have won all other elections. So they can continue. If they are here for violence, we are here to win elections, and we'll win the election.
So, Chairman.
So let me take you on the grounds now, and our Eastern Regional Correspondent Edwin Kofic joins me via Zoom. Also joining me is the Deputy Director of Elections with the governing NDC, Mr. Rashid Tanko. But let me start with you, Kofi. So, Kofi, is the election over?
Yeah, Elton, the election is still ongoing. We are told that they were supposed to close by 4 p.m. Around this time. But as I speak with you, there are some lot more people in the queue waiting for their turn to cast their votes here at the GCD Walker Park in Akwatia. So currently, I can say that a majority of the people, a lot of them have cast their votes, except some few people who are waiting in the queue to cast their vote.
But this is supposed to be a very small election. This is just primaries to elect a parliamentary candidate. And I wonder why it's taking this long.
Okay, so if you check the numbers that are supposed to vote today, it is a lot. We were told that more than over 1,000 of the delegates are supposed to vote today. And initially, there were some kind of misunderstanding from where you were supposed to check your name before you enter the inner perimeter to vote. But it's been resolved, and majority of the delegates have been able to cast their votes.
So you would say that everything is going on smoothly?
Okay, everything is going on smoothly. We haven't witnessed any, except for the one I just reported, we've not witnessed any kind of misunderstanding or confusion. The police have been up to their game. If you come here, you could count a number of these police officers stationed at every corner at where the voting is ongoing. And we expect that during the September 2nd by-election, that is how security is supposed to be over here in Akwatia.
All right, so soon it should be over for sorting and counting to begin?
Yes, let's give ourselves like 5 p.m. Everything should be over by 5 p.m.
All right, Kofic, thank you very much. Let me cross over to the Deputy Director of Elections with the NDC, Rashid Tanku Computer, who is also and he joins me also via Zoom. Mr. Tanku, good afternoon. So, I mean, this is a family affair, and it's taking this long. I thought by this time you would have your candidate ahead of the September 2nd elections.
Well, let me say good afternoon to your cherished viewers. I must say we are a democratic party. The NDC is the most democratic party that you can find in Ghana. We want the process to go through. Everybody, every delegate who wants to cast his ballot will be given the opportunity to cast his ballot for the 3 of the candidates who have appeared on the ballot paper. And so we just want to make sure that we go through this process as smooth as we can. We are not like our colleagues who think that they can just handpick anybody and to represent them over there. We will not go that route. We know what they have done, the trouble they have created for themselves in their camp. That is their cup of tea. We will not go that path. We want the delegates to decide for us who should represent Akwatia. And I can assure you, as soon as the person is elected, he is going to be voted massively come September 2nd. We will make sure that we zoom into the place by tomorrow. We're starting our campaign vigorously by tomorrow, as soon as the candidate is elected today. And I can assure you, anybody so elected as a candidate is going to win the election.
Your opponents decided to handpick and then went through acclamation, which is also accepted in their own party manifesto. You've decided to allow the constituent to decide who should represent on the ticket of the NDC. Now, 2nd September is not far from today. Akwatia in recent past has not really been a seat for the NDC. You will say that the tables can turn?
My brother, you see, I've been saying it time and again. I've told time and again reporters that, look, as of now, NPP cannot claim to have any stronghold in this country. Because that party is a disorganized party now and in a very disarray party. Look, in 2024, out of their numbers that they had, the constituency they used to hold, 20 of them, we flipped them. 20 of them, we flipped them. We turned them green. And I told them that whether we're going to Ablekmanov, that look, we are going to flip it. Although they were leading us by some 48 votes, we went there and flipped them, beat them handsomely. Look, this constituency that we are going, Akwatia, they rigged the election. I don't have the evidence. That's why we're chasing them in court. That's it. We were chasing them in court. You know, the matter was in court.
Right.
Unfortunately, we lost our brother. In fact, may he so rest in perfect peace. He was a fine gentleman. I mean, politics, we are not enemies. We are brothers and all that. But we were chasing him in court because we felt that the election was rigged. Because we have the figures, and we could see almost 12 polling stations recorded overvoting, which amounted to about 2,000 votes. These people went and at Tesano police station and declared themselves winners. That's why we had that issues with them at Tesano police station. So, and that's why we went to court over it. Now, they will not have that luxury of rigging the election in those polling stations. Eagle eyes, we are going to follow them and make sure that the right people are allowed to vote, and those who have voted, votes will be counted. And that is where you will see how NPP will lose massively in Akwatia. Because the people don't want them. They want NDC. They voted for NDC. And yet they rigged the election for themselves. So for now, they cannot claim that Akwatia is their stronghold. Go and check the figures. And check the presidential figures as well as the parliamentary figures for the 2024. And you will come to the conclusion of which I'm telling you. Even if you have 20,000 people adding up to parliamentary, so it means 20,000 of them, 2,000 of them, 2,000 of these people voted for presidential and ran away, refused to vote for parliamentary and all that. It doesn't make sense. There's no sense in this kind of mathematics. And that's why we took issues with them. And we wanted to present this evidence to the High Court so that the High Court will look at the evidence, check the voter register, check the number of people who voted, and compare that one to the counterforce of the register, the ballot booklets, and you will come to the realization that these people actually rigged the election. Now they don't have that luxury. They will come and face us in Akwatia, and we are telling them, for NDC, we are interested in winning this. We are not interested in violence. We are going to go by the dictates of the police. Whatever the police determine for us, we'll go by it. We want peace. We want peace to continue to give goodies to Ghanaians, to continue to reset the country. The agenda is ongoing. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is resetting the country. Other constituencies are enjoying it. Ablekuma North has just joined the bandwagon. It is left with Akwatia to also come and join and continue to enjoy. This is what we are presenting to Ghanaians.
And so, Rashid, before I let you go, what key message is the NDC sending to the people? This is a very heavy mining area. And so, what message are you selling to them to get their votes?
That's what I'm saying. Today, we are concentrating in getting our candidate.
Right.
As soon as we get our candidate today, out in tomorrow, you will begin to see NDC presence in the constituencies. And we have a good message for them. The message, we are packaging it nicely. We are keeping it under our shelf because we haven't gotten the candidate yet. By 5, we would have gotten our candidate. As soon as we get the candidate, the cat will be out of the basket, and you will see what we are going to do over there.
All right, we'll wait and see who will emerge winner in this parliamentary primary for the Akwatia constituency. The election itself is on September 2nd, just less than a month away from today. Rashid, thank you so much for your time.
I'm grateful.
We'll come back when the dust settles on your parliamentary primary. We're going to take a short break here on the pod. When we return, DSTV has what? 5 more days to either reduce prices by 30% or face suspension of their license. Is the minister going ahead with it? We've got details when we return from this break.
Position of the government is clear.